Whilst I'm a big believer that you should wear whatever you like, whatever your age, as long as it represents the real you, that style is a representation of your soul, one of the main areas perceived as a problem by women in their 40s, 50s and beyond is the midlife midriff. If you know what I'm talking about, then watch this video where I'll propose 5 simple and flattering ways to style a midlife midriff so that you feel more confident, refreshed and ready to rock your style whatever your age. Stay tuned to the end for a bonus tip on dealing with the midriff from the inside out. And if you enjoy this video, then don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell. Midlife brings all sorts of transitions, and weight gain around the midsection is one of the most common. As your body shape changes, it's easy to feel like your body isn't your own, and it can affect your style as well as your self-confidence. If you're wondering how to dress to flatter the midlife midriff, like so many of my fabulous clients, then watch this video. I'm Aleksandra Olenska, and I've worked as a creative director and stylist for luxury brands including Chanel, Celine and Vanessa Bruno, as well as magazines including Vogue and Harper's Bazaar. And I've been featured in international press including Forbes, Elle, The Sunday Times and The Independent. I now help directors and leaders in midlife and beyond to rebalance that work, busy lifestyle you've become accustomed to. Because you know life's too short to stay in that career-driven comfort zone. I help you to redesign and restyle your life, especially at midlife with life-changing transitions such as the breakup of relationship, divorce, menopause, or turning 40 and beyond. From your home and your wardrobe to your mind and social life, I help you with your stylish next chapter to step into your best life, because I know you're ready to rock life again. Step 1 is to use the magic of the horizontal line. No matter what your body shape, this is a magic guideline. The basic premise is that you do not want to place a horizontal line across areas of your body that you perceive as problem areas. In this instance, the menopausal or midlife midriff. The idea is that a horizontal line could be a sleeve length, for example. It could be here across the chest. It could be a waistline. It could be a hem length for a trouser or a skirt, or even the length of the boot on your leg. A horizontal line breaks up the body and it focuses attention to that area. So we don't want to be breaking up the midlife midriff with lots of horizontal lines. Simple. In practical terms, an example of that could be not to wear a waistband of a trouser that's black and then a t-shirt that's white, because that's really going to draw focus and attention with those contrasting colours to a horizontal line across your menopausal or midlife midriff. Tip 2, in contrast to the horizontal line, which is to be avoided on the midlife midriff, consider the magic of verticals instead. A vertical line, for example here at the side of my jacket, can actually be quite slimming. Here you see a small amount of my top underneath, and this actually creates a slimming effect, especially when the jacket or the top on the outside is darker and the inner part is a lighter or brighter colour. The eye is drawn to this shape as opposed to the shape of your whole body and that midlife midriff. Vertical lines could also be longer length necklaces rather than short ones. This little short necklace, for example, is maybe not the most flattering for everybody, but longer length necklaces and also drop earrings or vertical earrings that create little lines there, drops or danglies, they can actually be much more flattering. The idea of the vertical lines giving a slimming effect, especially for that menopausal midriff. Tip 3 is to counteract curves with tailoring. It's so simple. If you feel like you've got an enlarged midriff, for example, and you're feeling a bit curvier than usual, what you want to do is you want to avoid drapey, flowy tops, for instance, that add bulk unnecessarily to your body. Instead, for those problem areas, such as the midlife midriff, consider tailoring that's going to skim across your body and flatter it. You want to counteract curves with angles, and that's what you get through tailoring. Shoulder pads, for example, or a sharp, tailored shoulder is going to counteract and draw the eye away from some of those curves that you might get with that menopausal midriff. Tip 4 is to avoid fly-fronted trousers, such as jeans, for example. Have you ever noticed that when you wear trousers in a bulkier fabric, especially something like denim in jeans, for example, and you've got that zip or button fly front, it can actually look wobbly when you stand in profile or stand to the side, and therefore draws attention to your midlife midriff. So instead, avoid the zip or the detailing down the front of the trouser and opt for flat-fronted side zip trousers instead, or even have the zip down the back. They're going to be a lot more flattering and smooth out that problematic area. Tip 5 is simply to draw attention away from the problem area of the midlife midriff and to draw attention and highlight your positives. If there's nothing that you love about yourself at the moment, then that's going to need a lot of deeper work. But I can say that most women, no matter what their shape or size, have great wrists. So draw attention to those instead. How can you do this? By applying the horizontal line. So consider, for example, 3/4 or bracelet length sleeves. So somewhere up here that show off those gorgeous wrists. And think of ways that you can draw attention to those positive areas. It could be through color, it could be through accessories, wearing a beautiful gold bracelet, for instance, or some sort of a talking point. Anything that's going to detract attention away from your midriff. And finally, I promised you a bonus tip. The bonus tip is about styling from the inside out. Did you know that if you don't get enough sleep on a regular basis, it actually affects your midlife midriff and can actually make it even bigger? So my top final tip is to try and get a good night's sleep every single night. No matter how busy you are, find ways to have a strong bedtime routine and to get adequate sleep. It really is beauty sleep. Of course, changing body shape isn't the only issue that you might be having at midlife and beyond. Divorce is a huge subject at this age in particular, and if you'd like help on how to move forward with your life after divorce, then watch my next video.